I respect Benny. Because he's done nothing but respect me. I, again, trust him. I can tell him anything.
That was Selena Gomez just a few months ago. But now, with cheating rumors swirling about Benny and her friend, everything's changed.
I'm gonna stop when I need to stop. I'm gonna feel when I need to feel. And I don't care what comes with that or what people want to say.
That sounds like a woman speaking through pain, and fans are convinced it's her way of addressing Benny's betrayal. The internet is going wild, and today we're breaking it all down, from the cheating allegations to Selena's savage response, and the truth behind one of Hollywood's messiest scandals of 2025. For anyone who's been living under a rock, no shade. Let me give you the background tea. Selena Gomez is literally iconic. She's dominated music, acting, producing, and entrepreneurship, becoming one of the biggest multi-hyphenates of our generation. Besides dropping bops and serving in Only Murders in the Building, she's become a major advocate for mental health and created Rare Beauty with its Rare Impact Fund, which is honestly such a vibe. Meanwhile, Blanco has been low-key crushing it behind the scenes as one of music's most fire producers, collaborating with everyone from Justin Bieber to Ed Sheeran. The pair hard-launched their relationship in December 2023, and things moved pretty fast, with Benny putting a ring on it in December 2024. We love a power couple serving relationship goals. The first few months of 2025 were giving main character energy for Selena. Yes, that's their ship name, and I'm not taking criticism. They dropped their collab album, I Said I Love You First, and You Said It Back, in March 2025, which was honestly such a serve both professionally and as a couple. The Selenators were living for this era, especially after watching Selena go through it with Justin Bieber's toxic on-again, off-again situationship, and other relationships that left her in her feels.
I was very reactive. I think that's why I was alone for 5 years, because I really needed to collect myself. I think in the past, that's why I say to him all the time, and 10 years ago, it's not that I wouldn't have wanted to be with you. I just wouldn't have been in the right headspace.
But the internet is the internet. And by late April 2025, the vibes shifted when some major Suez rumors started circulating that threatened to end Selena as we know it. The tea? Benny allegedly cheated on Selena with none other than her bestie and former assistant, Teresa Marie Mingus. Talk about the ultimate betrayal. This is giving Major Jordan Woods and Tristan Thompson energy, and we're not here for it. If you're like, wait, who's Teresa Marie? She's been in Selena's inner circle for years, starting as her assistant before leveling up to friendship status. She's appeared in countless IG posts with Selena over the years and was basically Selena's ride or die, until now, apparently. Big yikes energy if these rumors turn out to be true. The drama started brewing from multiple sources, creating the perfect storm across social platforms. One major receipts drop was a TikTok that went viral showing Benny and Teresa having dinner together at a fancy LA restaurant. The TikTok, posted by content creator Harry Daniels, showed the two together while Daniels sang Selena's hit Same Old Love to Benny, which is honestly so shady considering the song is literally about moving on from a toxic relationship. The secondhand embarrassment is real. As if that wasn't enough to have the Stan Twitter accounts in shambles, a viral post on X by Selena Gomez Charts claimed that Benny had subscribed to Teresa's OnlyFans account. This tea scorched the internet, racking up over 9 million views, 54K likes, and 4.6K reshares faster than you can say cancel culture. The post also claimed Teresa was constantly at Benny's house when Selena wasn't around, though no receipts were provided for this part of the claim. The moment that sent Selenators into absolute meltdown mode was when Selena hit the unfollow button on Teresa on Instagram on April 29, 2025. We all know an unfollow in 2025 is basically a public execution of a friendship. This move had everyone and their mother convinced that something shady had definitely gone down between Benny and Teresa. The plot twist? Neither Selena, Benny, nor Teresa has actually spoken about any of this tea. There have been no Notes app apologies, no tear-filled Instagram lives, no PR-crafted statements, just radio silence, which has only made the internet speculate harder. This isn't Selena's first rodeo when it comes to cheating drama. Her relationship with Justin Bieber was a whole mess from 2010 to 2018, with receipts suggesting multiple instances of cheating. During one particularly spicy Instagram exchange in 2016, Selena straight up called Justin out for having cheated multiple times during their relationship, as reported by People magazine. The tea was piping hot then, and fans haven't forgotten. Similarly, after her 8-month situationship with The Weeknd ended in 2017, reports surfaced claiming he had cheated on her with his ex Bella Hadid, allegedly contributing to their breakup. Given this history of being played, it's no wonder Selenators are in full protection mode and ready to cancel Benny at the first whiff of sus behavior. Looking at the relationship between Benny and Teresa, before these rumors started circulating, there's not much to go on. Based on the available receipts, there's no indication indication they even had any kind of independent relationship outside of both being connected to Selena. Teresa was Selena's friend and former employee, while Benny came into Selena's life much later as her man. The alleged dinner captured in the TikTok appears to be the first time they've been spotted together without Selena present. As the drama intensified, the discourse spread across platforms like wildfire, with users on sites like Lipstick Alley and Oh No They Didn't, adding their 2 cents about the implications of Benny's alleged actions. Some fans were especially pressed about Teresa's OnlyFans creator status, suggesting this added an extra layer of disrespect to the alleged betrayal. That said, it's important to note that not everyone is buying into the drama. Some fans have come with the receipts questioning the sources of these rumors, pointing out that the accounts spreading the tea might be parody accounts or clout chasers stirring the pot. These skeptics have highlighted the lack of concrete evidence and questioned why such serious allegations would be believed without verification. Some supporters have even pointed out that Teresa liked one of Selena and Benny's album posts after the rumors started trending, suggesting there might not be as much bad blood as people think. So what's the actual tea that we can confirm? We know a TikTok exists showing Benny and Teresa together, though what that means is open to interpretation. We know that Selena unfollowed Teresa on Instagram on April 29, 2025, but she hasn't explained why. And we know that none of the main characters in this drama have addressed the allegations directly, leaving the internet to create their own narrative. What we don't know is whether anything inappropriate actually went down between Benny and Teresa, whether the OnlyFans subscription claim is legit, or what conversations may have happened behind closed doors. Without confirmation from the people involved, we're basically all just theorizing in the group chat. This isn't even the first time Selena and Benny's relationship has faced the internet's scrutiny. Back in October 2024, messy rumors popped up when Selena was caught on camera grinding with her co-star Edgar Ramirez at a concert. Those rumors were quickly shut down when Selena posted a video on her stories showing Benny and Edgar vibing together, effectively ending the chatter about potential relationship drama. Given how Selena handled that previous situation by posting indirect responses on social media, fans were watching her accounts like hawks to see how she'd respond to the current allegations about Benny and Teresa. Would she drop a bombshell statement? Would she defend her man against what might be clout-chasing accusations? Or would she confirm the rumors and enter her single era once again? As the Benny Blanco and Teresa Marie cheating rumors reached fever pitch across social media, all eyes were on Selena Gomez's accounts, with fans literally refreshing her profiles every 5 seconds waiting for her to break her silence. Throughout her career, Selena has mastered the art of handling personal drama with queen energy, always choosing her moments strategically rather than jumping on IG Live to spill her feelings the second drama pops off. In this situation, Selena's response wasn't the Tearful Notes app apology or call-out post that some fans were thirsting for. Instead, she delivered the ultimate understated clapback through a seemingly innocent but perfectly calculated social media post. On May 2nd, 2025, just days after the drama began trending, and notably after she hit that unfollow button on Teresa, Selena shared the cutest pic on her Instagram stories, showing Benny Blanco playing with their dog and his nephew. The timing? Absolutely chef's kiss. Instead of directly addressing the allegations that had Stan Twitter in a chokehold, Selena chose violence by posting this wholesome family moment, showing Benny in full soft boy era that completely contradicted the villain narrative being constructed around him online. The image was giving domestic bliss, stability, and we're unbothered energy, sending a clear message without saying a word. This approach is peak Selena. She's always been that girl who redirects the conversation to positive vibes rather than feeding the drama. Rather than giving oxygen to potentially baseless rumors, she takes control of her narrative by showing her reality on her own terms. It's the social media equivalent of I don't know her, and honestly, we have no choice but to stan. Media outlets like NDTV and Times of India immediately caught on, interpreting Selena's post as a not-so-subtle way of shutting down the cheating rumors. According to these sources, the post served as a befitting end to the drama, though Selena herself didn't explicitly connect those dots. What's giving main character energy about Selena's response is what she didn't do. She didn't post a 15-minute YouTube apology video. She didn't go on a Twitter rant defending Benny. She didn't confirm any tea or drop any receipts. Instead, she just softly flexed their happy relationship, letting fans and media fill in the blanks about what this might mean regarding the cheating allegations. This approach is literally social media psychology 101. By not directly engaging with the rumors, Selena avoided giving them the algorithm boost they'd get if she acknowledged them. Instead, she redirected the narrative toward the relationship image she wanted to project, one of wholesome couple goals that's completely unbothered by internet drama. It's also worth noting that the Instagram unfollow heard round the world, which happened on April 29, 2025, before she posted the Benny pic was itself a major statement. Without saying a single word, that unfollow unfollow button spoke volumes. While Selena never explained why she cut digital ties with Teresa, the timing coming right as these rumors were popping off led many to connect the dots that something sus had indeed happened between Teresa and Benny. Adding another layer to this messy situation is the tea that both Benny and Teresa reportedly still follow each other on social, according to several sources. This detail has the internet theorizing about what exactly went down between the trio. If Benny really betrayed Selena with Teresa, why would they still be mutuals? Some fans are speculating that maybe the unfollow was about something else entirely, while others think Selena is specifically upset with Teresa, perhaps for reasons we don't fully know yet. Given Selena's history with being cheated on in previous relationships, her reaction to these rumors hits different. As we mentioned earlier, Selena's situationship with Justin Bieber was reportedly marked by multiple instances of him stepping out, and similar tea was spilled during her relationship with The Weeknd. This history explains why Selenators are in full defense mode and ready to cancel anyone who might hurt their queen again. In a March 2023 interview, Selena opened up about trust issues in relationships based on her past traumas, which gives us some insight into how she might be processing the current situation with Benny and Teresa. In the same interview,
Yeah,
That's my thoughts on it.
no, I love that.
It's the character that gets judged. It's the way I'm not white enough, I'm not Mexican enough. There's just these so many different things that come up in my face that I can't help but see. It just doesn't feel safe, and I don't like being myself sometimes. That's a bigger problem than just talking about it in a relationship.
Selena spilled the tea about what initially drew her to Benny and why she felt she could trust him, which hits so different now with the current rumors.
What I felt for Benny, it was everything about him was honest. When Benny looks at me, I don't think he sees anything but who I am. Oh, that's so cheesy to say, but when you do know, it feels right. Walking to his house or into his home to go to his friend's thing, I was very nervous. And I'm not normally like that unless it's like an event or something where it could be overwhelming. But with anyone I talk to, I'm able to talk to people and I feel like I'm good at it. But I just felt like all these feelings. And then when we went out, I was laughing and I didn't feel like he wanted anything or there was weird motives.
Beyond her Insta story featuring Benny, another flex that had everyone taking notes was what Selena and Benny did professionally while the internet was in full meltdown mode. On May 3rd, 2025, literally just one day after Selena posted the unbothered pic with Benny, the couple promoted the deluxe version of their joint album. This power move, continuing their business collab while cheating rumors were trending, sent a clear message that their relationship was still rock solid. Before all this drama kicked off, Selena and Benny had appeared on the Table Manners with Jesse and Lenny Ware podcast to promote their album, with Benny sharing cute stories about their early dating era. The timing of this appearance, along with their continued album promo, suggests their professional and personal partnership was still thriving despite the mess online. The internet's reaction to Selena's subtle response has been a whole mood board of opinions. Some stans have praised her for taking the high road and refusing to feed into what they see as clout-chasing gossip. One fan tweeted, "Selena showing how a real queen handles rumors by living her best life and not giving the haters the attention they crave." Another comment read, "Why would she address fake news? Posting cute pics with Benny is the ultimate we're unbothered energy." Others, however, were low-key frustrated with the lack of clarity, arguing that Selena's indirect response leaves too much room for speculation to continue. "I wish she would just spill the actual tea so we can all move on," wrote one fan, while another commented, "Not knowing what really happened is giving me anxiety. Did he cheat or not?" It's also worth considering Selena's broader personal brand and how it shapes her approach to handling messy internet drama. Throughout her career, Selena has been refreshingly open about her mental health struggles and how social media scrutiny affects her well-being. She's been vocal about setting boundaries around her personal life, and her measured response to the current rumors fits with her commitment to protecting her peace. In a famous 2021 interview with Vogue Australia, she discussed how toxic relationship experiences inspired her Rare beauty line and her 2020 album Rare, emphasizing the importance of self-worth and healthy relationships. With this, History in mind, her measured response to the current rumors reads as part of a larger commitment to guarding her mental health and maintaining boundaries around her personal life. Instead of allowing stan Twitter and gossip blogs to control the narrative, she's chosen to focus on projecting happiness and stability. It's giving unbothered queen energy in the most elegant way possible. What's particularly interesting about how Selena has navigated this drama is her apparent refusal to let the public narrative dictate her actions. Instead of scrambling to address every wild theory circulating online, she's maintained her own pace and approach, sharing content that portrays her relationship exactly as she wants it to be seen. This level of control over one's narrative is something Selena has spoken about extensively in interviews, particularly in relation to her experiences with media scrutiny and mental health challenges. Her approach to the current situation reflects years of learning how to protect her peace in an industry that often thrives on drama and controversy.
How do you hope to make a difference with this initiative?
Anything that I'm a part of, whether it's a TV show that I get to produce or a deal with a brand, I always have made it a point that anything I'm part of, a percentage of it goes to, I guess at that point in my life, any charity I would pick. And then once I started working on my cosmetics company, I didn't know what was going to happen with Rare, to be honest. We launched it in the middle of the pandemic.
Another layer worth unpacking is how this drama connects to broader patterns in celebrity culture and public perception. The speed with which these rumors spread and gain traction speaks to a larger phenomenon in which audiences are primed to expect and even anticipate relationship drama, particularly when it comes to high-profile couples. This expectation creates a fertile ground for speculation, where even innocent interactions can be reinterpreted through a lens of potential betrayal. The alleged dinner between Benny and Teresa might have been completely innocent, but in a culture that thrives on scandal, it was almost inevitable that it would be viewed with suspicion. What's even more fascinating is how quickly the internet divided into clear camps: Team Selena, Team Benny, and those criticizing the spread of unverified rumors. This tribalism reflects how celebrity relationships often become proxy battlegrounds for broader cultural conversations about loyalty, betrayal, and accountability.
How have your personal experiences with mental and physical health influenced the work you do and the initiatives that you're doing? And what are you most excited about?
I don't know where I adopted this attitude, but it's helped me feel better in life. And the following is not a pity party. This is just how I think.
In one particularly revealing interview, Selena discussed how she approaches relationships and the importance of authenticity, which feels extremely relevant to the current situation.
Some people, I get it. They want to talk about it right then. They want to. The one thing that also works for us so much is we're not chill people, but we're never gonna get. I'm not gonna yell at anyone in my life.
Yeah, same.
And I came from a home where a lot of that was happening, and I saw at a young age, and I was just my parents weren't speaking the same language. Obviously, they were speaking the actual same language. They weren't speaking the same language to each other to communicate. And if someone comes at you hostile right away, the first thing I'm going to do, and I know she's going to do, is shut down. So you're not getting anything. And I always say this, the guys are so quick to they got to win. They got to win the argument. And it's what are you doing? What are you winning? You're going to argue with your wife and make her cry. And then you're I won that argument. And then she hates you and resents you. Wait, don't be an idiot.
This philosophy of communication may explain why we haven't seen a public confrontation or call out regarding the cheating rumors. If Selena and Benny prioritize healthy communication and avoiding public drama, they would naturally choose to handle any issues privately rather than airing their concerns on social media. Looking at Benny's public statements about their relationship also provides interesting context. In interviews, he's consistently described Selena as someone who changed his perspective on relationships, suggesting a depth of connection that might withstand social media speculation.
Well, there was
Okay, well, there's been some slip-ups.
Well, okay. Yeah. Well, she has a plate in her hand because she had an accident, and she was coming up from, I think that was.
Oh, he's talking about a metal plate.
Yeah, she had surgery or something. She was coming out of anesthesia, and she was sitting there, and she was I love you. And then I was what? And she was like, I love you. And I
don't remember.
I didn't say anything back yet because I was like, I can't have this be the first time. And then one time she was with her friends and they were at dinner and she was like, oh, we really wish you were here. We love you. I mean, and then just hung up. Like it literally was like, and then she started wanting to really say it. And she was like, it was right when I was going to do it. It was the same night.
Another important factor to consider is the role of Selena's support system in helping her navigate this kind of public scrutiny. Throughout her career, Selena has spoken about the importance of having trusted friends and family members who provide perspective and grounding. This support system likely plays a crucial role in helping her distinguish between legitimate concerns and baseless rumors.
Like, what advice would you give to people who are struggling with that?
Get off social media. That would be my honest advice, but that's a nearly impossible thing to say to a generation younger than me and my generation as well.
The irony of this advice in the context of the current situation is hard to miss. The rumors about Benny and Teresa gained traction precisely because of social media, with a TikTok video and viral X post serving as the primary catalysts. This underscores Selena's point about the potential negative impact of social media on mental health and relationships. What makes this case particularly unique is the combination of Selena's history as someone who has been cheated on, Benny's relative privacy prior to their relationship, and Teresa's position as someone from Selena's inner circle. This perfect storm created a narrative that was almost irresistible to social media users and gossip sites, regardless of its basis in reality. So what happens next in this saga? Several possibilities exist. One scenario is that more definitive information eventually emerges, either confirming or debunking the rumors. Perhaps screenshots of the alleged OnlyFans subscription surface, or maybe one of the involved parties decides to address the situation directly. Another possibility is that the controversy simply fades away, overtaken by the next cycle of celebrity news and social media drama. In this scenario, Selena and Benny continue their relationship, and the rumors eventually become a footnote in their story rather than a defining chapter. A third scenario is that the truth lies somewhere in between the extremes of complete innocence and deliberate betrayal. Perhaps there was a misunderstanding or boundary issue that led to Selena unfollowing Teresa, but not something as dramatic as the cheating narrative constructed online. Whether the rumors about Benny and Teresa ultimately prove to be fact or fiction, this situation has already provided a fascinating case study in how modern celebrities navigate the complex intersection of public perception, social media speculation, and personal truth. In the meantime, Selena continues to serve unbothered queen energy, reminding us all why she's remained a cultural icon for over a decade, despite the constant scrutiny and speculation that comes with life in the spotlight. Whatever the truth behind these rumors, her response has demonstrated a level of poise and strategic thinking that many could learn from.
I think that's the problem with a lot of pop stars and a lot of people in this industry is people are telling you you're great all the time.
Who is Justin Bieber pointing towards, and why? His latest words about the music industry's false praise seem more than just a general statement. Many believe it's a subtle warning aimed at Benny Blanco. With Selena Gomez and Blanco's new album sparking major speculation, rumors are flying that some lyrics might be direct shots at Justin. Could this be his way of saying that people shouldn't blindly trust the industry's version of the truth? More importantly, is this his way of telling Blanco to back off? Let's find out. Justin Bieber response on Blanco's new album.
I was just hurt from my previous relationship. I think I still was dealing with a lot of unforgiveness and all that sort of stuff. So
Justin Bieber, who was already struggling to cope with the emotional weight of his past relationship with Selena Gomez, found it even more difficult when Blanco's new album was released. Given their history, he took the album's themes and Selena's involvement even more sensitively and personally. It seemed to reopen old wounds, making him feel as though he was being directly affected by her artistic expression. His emotional state made it hard for him to separate music from personal experiences, leading to a deeper sense of hurt and reflection. According to In Touch Weekly report, Justin is pretty offended by the fact that Benny totally cut him out of his life when he got together with Selena. The source said, "They used to be great friends, so it came as a huge shock, especially since Justin would love nothing more than to put all the bad blood with Selena behind him." According to the In Touch source, Justin finds it so annoying that they always seem to be taking these passive-aggressive shots at him on social media. Added the insider, he's sure that if he was pulling stunts and going online attention-seeking, he'd get slammed for it, but some somehow Selena and Benny seem to get away with it and never get called out. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's new album, I Said I Love You First, added fuel to the fire, seemingly taking subtle jabs at Justin Bieber. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco released their collaborative album on March 21st, 2025. This project marks Gomez's fourth studio album and Blanco's second, symbolizing their personal and professional partnership. The album features guest appearances from artists like Gracie Abrams, Taney, and J Balvin, with additional contributions from Maria Zardoya of the Marias and Glorilla. Thematically, the album chronicles the couple's journey from past heartbreaks to their current happiness, offering listeners an intimate glimpse into their relationship. Musically, it spans various genres, including pop, Latin pop, and hyperpop. Notably, the track Ojos Tristes interpolates the 1981 song El Muchacho de los Ojos Tristes, adding a nostalgic touch. In one of her tracks titled How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten, Gomez sings, "You're so embarrassing. Go cry when no one's watching. I can't imagine it. How does it feel to be forgotten?" While the lyrics are always open to interpretation by the listener, rumors are out there that Bieber cried a little over social media.
She went out and did things that hurt me.
Justin, while feeling sad and angry, expressed that Selena had already hurt him multiple times in the past. However, he felt that her collaboration with Blanco and the release of her album hurt him again. Amid reports that he may have taken the album personally, Justin took to social media to share a series of introspective posts, revealing his battles with anger issues and self-worth. "I got anger issues too, but I want to grow and not react so much SMH," Bieber, 31, admitted in a post alongside a photo of himself with his head down in a hoodie. He also shared a childhood picture and an image of shipping containers, with a tiny photo believed to be his son, Jack Blues. Later that day, he posted a video of himself playing music with a band, further revealing his emotional turmoil. "I think I hate myself sometimes when I feel myself start to become inauthentic," he wrote. "Then I remember we're all being made to think we're not enough, but I still hate when I change myself to please people." And the week before that, he shared, "We have nothing to prove today, just the gift of life today to accept and receive. Nothing is owed to us, and we don't owe anyone anything." These posts come at a time when concerns about Justin's mental and physical health have been rising. Earlier this month, he confessed, "I've always felt unworthy, despite the love and praise he receives." His introspective messages seem to reflect a deeper emotional struggle, possibly linked to his past with Selena and the impact of her latest album. The media has often found itself on the receiving end of Justin Bieber's anger issues, with multiple past incidents highlighting his struggles with controlling his temper. From heated exchanges with paparazzi to storming out of interviews, his frustration with the press has been well documented.
Big deal, bro.
Well, I mean,
You just seem you seem too normal to be doing this job.
really?
I think so.
Well, I mean, you're a normal guy too. You're like one of the biggest celebrities in the world. So.
I just don't understand why you gotta try to get a rise.
This isn't the first time Justin Bieber has lost his cool with the media. Over the years, he's had multiple run-ins with paparazzi, often reacting with frustration or even aggression. Justin's frustration hit another level when TMZ reporters tried questioning him about Selena Gomez's new album and his thoughts on it. Already struggling with his anger issues, he reportedly became even more furious when confronted about the topic, avoiding questions and showing visible irritation.
Don't ask me about her again.
It was a clear shut-up call to the media, making it obvious that he didn't want to discuss Selena Gomez or her new album. His firm response wasn't just about avoiding the topic. It was a strong indication that the subject deeply upsets him. While Selena Gomez's fans believe one of her new songs is about a famous ex, she seemingly clarified that the songs from her and fiancé Benny Blanco's new album, I Said I Love You First, were not about her ex-boyfriend Justin Bieber, despite what fans might think. "Anytime I release anything, the interpretation is going to be up to the audience. However, I would like to say that most of this album has nothing to do with what everyone may go to," Selena, 32, said during an interview alongside Benny, 37, for Spotify's countdown to I Said I Love You First on March 19th. "I've evolved so much and I have experienced life with new people. I've had to go through transitions with friends and lose people in my life and gain new people, and I've had a whole new life forever. So it's up for whatever people want. But to me, it was about both of our pasts and our history, and also just inspired by friends and relationships." Selena said that while the interpretation of her songs was for whatever people want, for her, it was about both hers and Benny's past and their history. The singer continued, "Some songs were actually meant about friendships in my life, and I think that's what, to me, the album was about. I just wanted to get that out there because that was very important to me." Just as Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber once shared good terms before their relationship took a different turn, Justin and Blanco were once good friends, working side by side without any issues. The two had collaborated and spoken positively about each other in the past, with Blanco even defending Bieber on multiple occasions expectations. But something happened that changed everything. Trust was broken, and now Justin sees Blanco as a threat that must be stopped. Why Justin is against Blanco. Before getting into what caused the rift between Justin, Bieber, and Benny Blanco, it's important to understand the deep connection Justin once shared with Selena Gomez, because that relationship became the main point of conflict between the two. Justin and Selena's love story was filled with passion, heartbreak, and years of ups and downs, making it one of the most talked about relationships in pop culture. Even after their final breakup, their history continued to follow them, and when Benny Blanco grew closer to Selena, it changed everything between him and Justin. The pop stars first met as young teenagers in 2009, after Bieber admitted that the Good For You singer was his celebrity crush. Under the guise of close friends, the pair went on to quietly date for several months before making their public debut as a couple at the Vanity Fair Oscars party in February 2011. "We were so in love. Nothing else mattered," Bieber told Complex in 2015 about his and Gomez's early relationship, calling it a marriage kind of thing.
Who did you write the song for?
I wrote the song for just women in general.
Just all women?
Dude,
It seemed like it was one specific woman.
It's like,
Does it
gosh,
rhyme with Melina?
Here's the thing.
Does it rhyme with Melina?
I just never know what women are thinking.
It was the kind of love that inspired Justin Bieber to write songs for Selena Gomez. Over the years, he poured his emotions and heartbreak into his music, with several of his biggest hits rumored to be about her. From Sorry to Ghost, fans have always speculated that many of his lyrics reflected his feelings for Selena. Speaking to MTV News, Gomez referred to Bieber as one of her good friends. "I love Justin," she told the outlet, calling him such a good kid. Describing their relationship, she explained, "And I feel like a big sister now, because I want to protect him. So I'm always very cautious with him. But he is so talented and he's so sweet. So that just started us wanting to work together. Now he's just become one of my good friends." During an interview with Letterman, Gomez gracefully sidestepped his questions about whether or not she and Bieber were dating after he showed a photo of the pair at the Vanity Fair party. "He's been in my life for so long, and it's just nice to have someone that understands what you're going through," she told him, admitting that she was blushing. Speaking to Oprah Winfrey about the efforts he and Gomez sometimes had to go through to navigate crowds of fans and the paparazzi on dates, like sneaking out the back door of venues, he explained, "I never make her separate from me because I don't ever want her to feel like I'm ashamed of her." He added, "I feel like a lot of guys do that, especially in the business," saying they don't want to be seen with their girlfriend, so they'll make them ride in separate cars and do all that getaway stuff. After nearly 2 years together, the pair's first split came in early November 2012, following months of denying rumors that their romance was over. "She broke up with him about a week ago," a source told People at the time. "With them being apart so much, it got complicated. She had some trust issues. It's not easy, but the relationship needed to end." The pair were spotted out to dinner together a few days later, but it didn't appear to lead to anything more. In April 2013, Bieber posted a series of throwbacks of himself and his ex, keeping fans wondering if the pair were back on. One photo featured the same old love singer hugging a shirtless Bieber, captioned, "You've been making music for too long, babe, come cuddle her." That same month, a source told People that Gomez flew to Oslo, Norway to catch one of Bieber's performances. They were holding hands, hugging, and they kissed on the lips, the insider said. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez had an on-again, off-again relationship that finally ended in November 2014. During an interview with radio host Big Boy, Bieber confirmed that the pair were taking space at that point, but that he would always love Gomez, and that their split had been incredibly painful for both of them. "The breakup affected us, especially when we are in front of so many people," Bieber said, revealing that his song All That Matters was written while working through the breakup. "It's such a public thing. It's just hard for the both of us. But you know, she's a great woman. I love her to this day." Selena confirmed the breakup in an interview, revealing that her song The Heart Wants What It Wants was about Justin and that he found it beautiful but difficult to hear. Despite the split, she admitted she would always support him. Shortly after, Justin was linked to Hailey Baldwin in late 2014, though he denied dating rumors at the time. In 2015, Selena had a brief fling with DJ Zedd, while Justin later revealed that he and Selena had even lived together before their final breakup. During a Rolling Stone interview, Gomez was quick to shut down an inquiry about Bieber's 2015 musical Serenade. "Honestly, what I would love to be printed is that I am so beyond done with talking about that and him," she responded. The singer-actress echoed the sentiment the following month in W's March cover story. "I'm so exhausted," she said of her relationship with Bieber. "I honestly am so done. I care about his health and well-being, but I can't do it anymore." Justin Bieber's life has never been easy. From the moment he became famous as a teenager, he faced constant pressure, media attention, and personal struggles. He tried to be supportive and kind, understanding the challenges they would face. This approach helped him build strong connections in the industry, including with Benny Blanco when he first joined. Their bond grew over the years, built on mutual respect and collaboration, making the recent shift in their relationship even more surprising. Bieber has often spoken highly of Blanco, highlighting their creative synergy and mutual respect. However, their friendship has reportedly deteriorated, particularly after Blanco entered into a relationship with Selena Gomez, Bieber's ex-girlfriend. Benny Blanco is now engaged to Selena Gomez, as the couple announced their engagement in December 2024. An insider shared with In Touch Weekly that Bieber was offended when Blanco distanced himself after beginning his relationship with Gomez. Benny Blanco and Justin Bieber previously collaborated on the emotional song Lonely, which gained widespread acclaim. Blanco has publicly praised Bieber, saying in an interview with Zach Sang, "Justin's not one of those cookie-cutter pop artists. He's always been upfront about his struggles, and that's what makes him special." Despite their professional success, personal tensions appear to have escalated in the wake of Blanco's relationship and eventual engagement to Gomez. The strain between Bieber and Blanco worsened after Bieber attempted to reconcile with both Blanco and Gomez. According to In Touch Weekly, Bieber believed their social media activity, including posts and comments, was passive-aggressive and targeted at him. According to multiple eagle-eyed fan accounts, Justin Bieber did a major Instagram purge. We're talking about unfollowing some big names, including Drake, The Weeknd, and most notably, Benny Blanco. Justin's patience finally ran out. The source wrapped things up by saying, "Justin has tried so many times to make peace with them and get past the BS, but they just won't let it go, and he's now saying good riddance." For now, Justin seems deeply offended by Blanco's new album, taking it personally as if it was meant for him. But beyond his reaction, the bigger question is...
So I would say that, wow, this album differs from the others. I just think...
What is the public response to Selena and Blanco's new album? Just like Justin Bieber hinted, this new album from Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez feels different from their past work. Unlike her previous albums, which explored heartbreak and self-growth, this one seems more personal and direct, leading fans to believe it subtly references Justin. Taylor Swift came back from her recent break from the public eye to gush over her friend Selena Gomez's new joint album with fiancé Benny Blanco. "At Selena Gomez and at Benny Blanco, I love this album so much," she wrote on her Instagram story. "Oh my god, dud," she added. Swift has been known to hype her gal pal on occasion. She also celebrated Gomez's engagement to Blanco on social media after the couple shared the happy news in December 2024. During a recent appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, the pair was tasked with playing a game in which they shared random facts about themselves, complete with a backstory the other had to determine was true or not. Blanco's TikTok often features him cooking for Gomez. He makes her cheesesteak hot pockets from scratch. He never misses an opportunity to praise her. He is so universally likable, one person wrote in the comments on the video. "He's the kind of guy everyone would like. I love him for her. I hate that everyone tore him to shreds when they first went public. It's so cool to watch you be completely on your own path and not worried about what else is happening," he told Gomez in a video shared on Facebook by Billboard. "I feel like just your energy, your thought process, and the way you've moved through the world as a woman I feel like has given other women so much, has given so much confidence." During an appearance on Jay Shetty's podcast, Gomez explained how she went from being protective of her heart to completely falling for Blanco. "When Benny looks at me, I don't think he sees anything but who I am, and that's very rare to find," she said of Blanco, who she called her best friend and said makes her feel safe, something she's never had before. "That's so cheesy to say, but when you do know it feels right," she added. "I think that's what happened to me, and I just felt very comfortable." Gomez and Blanco recently sat down with Rolling Stone's Larisha Paul to discuss the album, with Gomez calling the recording process the most intimate she's ever been in a studio. "I hadn't seen her excited about music for a long time, and I remember she was like, 'I have to pull over the car because I'm so happy,'" Blanco told the outlet. "And then I knew at that moment, I was like, well, if it's making both of us happy, then hopefully it makes a few other people happy." Going into the album, Gomez said she was very frustrated and kind of confused about the next step in her musical direction, but uses words like comfortable, confiding, and organic to describe the experience of making music with her significant other. "This whole project embodies his stories combined with my stories," she said. "They have meanings that are really just personal to both of us." Selena openly acknowledged that this album reflects deeply personal experiences, making it clear that it's not just another collection of songs. With such a personal touch, it's no surprise that fans believe some tracks are directed at Justin Bieber. Their past remains a significant part of her journey, and the album's themes only fuel the speculation that old wounds and emotions are being revisited. As fans absorbed I Said I Love You First, many were struck by lyrics that seemed to reference Gomez's ex, Justin Bieber, particularly in the tracks You Said said you were sorry, and how does it feel to be forgotten? In How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten, Selena seemingly taken a dig at Justin with the lines, "You're so embarrassing, go cry when no one's watching." Other fans have noted that with the lyrics, "Cause you walked in, big ass grin, talking like we're friends, honey, what were you thinking?" Selena is referring to her complex relationship with Bieber. The phrase, "Look at you, just look at you now," refers to her 2020 hit, Look at Her Now, which was seemingly related to her breakup. Taking to social media about her first professional collaboration with Blanco, Selena stated, "Benny, thank you for being my own personal journal throughout this process. These songs represent our past, present, and future, something I can't wait to experience with you from now until forever. Thank you for pouring your unconditional love into creating this project with me." Amid all these rumors and controversies, another rumor swirled that Hailey Bieber liked a video poking fun at her husband Justin Bieber's ex, Selena Gomez, and her fiancé, Benny Blanco, the video's creator claims. Hailey Bieber denied claims that she liked a shady TikTok video mocking Justin Bieber's ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez and Gomez's fiancé, Benny Blanco. "This never happened," the model told Page Six in a statement. "This entire story has been fabricated by a content creator looking to capitalize off of an old, tired narrative." The rep added of TikTok creator Ewa Courtney Presto's alleged screenshot of Hailey's like on the video. In the original TikTok, shared Feb 14, the user, who goes by Courtney on the app, wrote, "I genuinely can't decide which is the worst," over a series of photos from the interview shoot. "Sorry to do this to everyone, but I had to look at these photos so you do too," the TikToker wrote over the clip, adding in the caption, "This is the worst." The content creator claimed that Hailey's alleged like on the video proved the beef between her and Gomez was alive and well. "I feel like this is definitive proof that when Hailey Bieber is like, 'Oh, it's all love, it's all good, we have absolutely no beef, everything is completely fine,' she's lying," the social media user said. Hailey has previously shown public support for Gomez and Blanco's relationship by liking the actress's December post, announcing her engagement to the music producer. The social media gesture came more than a year after she called the alleged feud between herself and Gomez completely made up. Hailey also previously addressed the ongoing feud rumors during a conversation on Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy podcast in September 2022. At the time, the model told Cooper that it is not her character to mess with someone's relationship, and that it's all love between her and the only murders in the building actress. While Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez's new album is stirring speculation, Justin Bieber's offended reaction is only adding to the curiosity. Is this album really a message to Justin, or is it all just fan theories? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to click on the cards on screen for more videos.